capital of that kingdom, Kapilavatthu, and he was born in Lumbini Gardens. Now, in India, I don't know about the present time. So in India, in the past, before a lady gives birth to a child, she's supposed to go back to her parents' house. So this is the traditions. The reason why the queen, she knows that she was ready to give birth, but she needs to go back to her hometown. That's not the kingdoms. So on the way, she passed to Lumbini Gardens, and somehow he was born. And of course, this time they said that the legend, the Buddha was born not as the way that we were born. He was born from the right side of the queens. And some people they say that they still have some kind of argument that either his mother passed away 2 days or 7 days after he was born. Okay, but he was born from the right side of his mother, of the right side of the queens. And this is the place. Okay, right here you see. Okay. Oh, Kapilavatthu is belong to India, but Lumbini is belong to Nepal. Okay. Now we'll come back to this map later on. And somehow in the past, people like to make some kind of stupa to, you can say that, to make the mark for the place where people were born, or there's some special events in that country. So this is stupa in this city, Kapilavatthu city. And this the city now is just a bridge. It has the foundations. Let me go further a little bit. You know, Buddhism exists since the time, of course, you can count since the time the Buddha attained enlightenment until, I think, 12th or 13th century. At that time, of course, there's many reasons why Buddhism was not exist in India anymore. There were many reasons. One of the major reasons was that the Muslim invader. Yes. Yeah. If you have questions, please raise your hand and ask me so that I can clarify further. So one of the major reasons why Buddhism was you can say that was swept out in India, starting from 12th or 13th century, because of Muslim invader. They came to destroy most of or all of the monasteries. They killed thousands of Buddhist monks and nuns, and they burned the Buddhist library at the what called Nalanda University. You know about that? Nalanda University. They burned that library for 6 months. So this is the huge loss of Buddhism. That's one reason why somehow Buddhism was extinct after 12th or 13th century. Yes, sir.
Who did this? The Mongols?
No,
Muslims.
The Muslims.
Oh, the Muslims. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but of course, in Buddhism, we never keep some kind of hatred thought toward them. That's part of past. We could make up. Yes.
Muslims from which countries?
They believe that somewhere from Afghanistan or Pakistan. Actually, I don't pay attention much about that part, but somehow they invade the northern part of India. So because they don't want to worship and they have what you call star still, right? But, you know, let's see, when was that? Is that in 2000? They destroyed 2 biggest Buddha statues in Afghanistan. But most of the Buddhist people, of course, we respect the Buddha statues. we try to preserve them, but somehow there's no way for us to do. What happened if they destroy Jesus Christ's statue? What do you think? Yes, it's hurt, right? Because that is a symbol of our religions. But of course, because of ignorance, people do that. So anyway, the reason why they make our Buddhism, you can say that, completely from India. But nowadays, at the beginning of the 20th century, there's some kind of revival of Buddhism in India. So the population of Buddhist people in India, I think just 2 or 3%. That's all. Out of, I think 1 trillion people in India. Okay. So now the reason why you see this still has the foundation only. Okay. Oh boy, I don't know. We have enough time to talk too much about this. Actually, I will email to you all these pictures, image. Okay, because I understand that we may not have enough time. Okay, let's go back to the story. Okay, so his father kingdom located around this city, Kapilavatthu. Okay, this is city. Okay, yeah. This for children to recognize, especially like the pictures, right? Okay, now Queen Young. Okay, so he was born in the Lumini Park. This mainly story. Of course, this is the myth or the legend. I don't know whether you believe or not. But somehow, of course, even me believe that this is part of religions. They were saying that when the Buddha was born, yes, like I mentioned recently, he was born on the right side of his mother. And then there were 9 dragons. You know, dragons in Asian culture and traditions is so important that especially during the New Year, we have dragon dance. This is a form of good luck. It's a form of auspicious signs. So there were 9 dragons who sprinkle the water on the body of the prince. And of course, there was many celestial beings, heavenly beings, who came to celebrate too. And there was a legend that when he was born, at the moment he was born, he walked 7 steps. The reason why in these articles they talk about 7 steps to change the world. Okay, let me see. Where is that? Yeah, 7 steps that change the world. You believe or not? Well, it's hard to believe, right? Maybe who could walk 7 steps. And of course, according to legend, after his 7 steps, that have the flower, the load of flowers, which hold his feet. So after that, he come back to become a normal baby. But somehow, people report that when he walked to the 7th step, he point one hand up to the heaven, one hand to the ground, and say, "This is my last birth. I am the only one